Terry, we were discussing kind of what it looks like to lead and to lead women in the context of church, but you are also leading outside of church. And the person that you are leading alongside with is a woman. You had mentioned in our last conversation that a lot of men are out working some of their insecurities. Will you talk to us a little bit about that journey, about what does it look like to be led by a woman, and maybe some tensions or great success stories that you've encountered?
Well, I think it's interesting. I think it's a little tragic that the church is wrestling with issues that are not being wrestled with in the secular world, the corporate world, the nonprofit sector. 13 world leaders are women, presidents and prime ministers, even though the number of corporate CEOs is still fairly small. Harvard recently did a study on the qualities that make for a great CEO. Interestingly, they found that more women possessed those qualities than do men. So stereotypically and historically, we thought, well, women are nurturers and women are this and men are that. But we're discovering that our preconceptions about those things are really not accurate at all. And the more that women begin to engage in leadership, the more we realize what they have. I think, now I'm going to get in trouble here, I think some guys don't let girls lead because they're afraid of being outshined.
Wow.
But setting all of that aside, yes, I've been privileged to work with a strong female leader, the governor of the state of Arizona, who is no shrinking violet, who in one of her probably strongest standout moments in leadership was featured on the tarmac with her finger in the face of the president, not intending to be disrespectful, but simply communicating with the strength that makes her who she is. And I have to say once again that if you're insecure, anyone of strength around you is an issue that produces greater turmoil within you. But if you come to a place of security, then you can stand and lead cooperatively and collaboratively with both men and women. And the beauty about the moment that we're living in is that I think there are both men and women working together to change those stereotypes so that we can collaborate on building a better world.
I love it. I love it. So for men out there who are trying to navigate upward management and downward management with both men and women, is there something that you've learned along this journey that you feel like this was pivotal in this process of leading up and down?
Check your stereotypes at the door. Because the minute that you walk in with the preconception that all men are this way and all women are that way is the moment that you are actually limiting someone from their full potential.
I love it.
And I think that's true. Again, as a pastor, it's hard for me to speak without going back to my pastoral roots. But you know, the truth is that we in Christ are now the new creation. So if we are a new creation, why are we still baptizing an old order? Why are we still advocating a fallen order? The fact is we've been redeemed, and in Christ there's neither male nor female, bond nor free, there's neither Jew nor Gentile. We are all one in Christ. And even though we are, we look different, the fact is we're redemptively equal and we're both positioned for a kingdom purpose. And that kingdom purpose works at its highest and best when we collaborate and when we don't compete.
Oh, somebody is preaching on fire. Thank you so much. Thank you for this insight. Thank you for your work inside and outside the church. And thank you for your advocacy, not just for genders, but for equality. We appreciate you so much in the work that you do in Arizona.